Welcome to Hit the Bricks. Today is part 2 of a series on building a Lego city layout and train layout on pink insulation foam. If you didn't see part 1, I would probably suggest you watch that first. I'll put a link right up here if you want to start with that one. I will give a short little recap here just in case you just want to start with this particular video. I'm using the pink foam so to have a curved edge here, more realistic type table is one of the main reasons for it. We'll also be using it to build up some elevation because I want a little bit more elevation than sometimes you normally might find. And this is the most lightweight, easy to transport, best material for me to use at this particular time. So that being said, last video cut this all out here. I showed how to cut this out with a power tool, and this was the result, which I'm quite happy with. We're going to be going along and doing the rest of the shoreline here all the way along. So that's in the next couple of videos we're going to be doing that. And since I said shoreline, in case once again you didn't see the other video, think of this, if you would, as all water. So this whole open space here, this channel, this inlet going in here, this is all water. So this here is a shoreline that's going to go along, be represented with some blue paint, so we're kind of get the idea that this is the bay. And here we have the lighthouse point that we're gonna have a manned lighthouse on here, and then this other side of the bay is going to be an automated lighthouse. So that kind of gets you up to date for the most part. So moving on to today's work, we have here a representation of what I would like to see as a passenger train station. So I put the train layout here, the tracks on. This is probably close to what it's going to be. I wouldn't say it's going to be 100% of what it's going to be because there might be some modifications I need to do as we go on, but it's probably pretty close. So the power functions, this plastic train here, this rail, this will be more than likely a passenger train. So I'm using this to represent that I really would like a passenger train station here. Over here, I'm thinking will be a beach area. And I would like to see a platform and a pedestrian bridge over the rail to get down to the beach area. And then over here, this may still be some beach area. And then I have this built up here, just kind of a makeshift, I was trying to visualize what that would look like. I'm thinking maybe a hill over in this corner here before we get to the southern docks. So I'm thinking that I would like the 9-volt train, which will start from the northern docks there, if you didn't see the other video. The 9-volt train, the freight train, from the northern docks will go all the way around the edge of the table, possibly into a tunnel over here, where the main line is above it. The freight train, the 9-volt, goes underneath it and then goes out to the dock area. Those are some somewhat grandiose thoughts that I have right now. We'll see how that pans out as we move along, but that's why this is elevated here. It also gives me a good idea of where the track's gonna be, so I know where to cut this out. I'm gonna have to trace this out where I want it to be. This here could be possibly 2 different things. One, this could be elevated and have a retaining wall here, like a breakwater wall. So this just being a wall here and having water down here. Or it could be a bridge. And if it's a bridge, it will probably span where this styrofoam is, probably about that large, and we would have a river going underneath that. I'm undecided on that, though I do like the idea of it. I would like to see a bridge here. This, in case again you didn't see the other video, this is going to be a curved bridge here that's going to go over some water that's going to go into this smaller little bay here, which is undetermined what else is going to be in there, but I do want water underneath that rail. I would like to see the river over here, but I am losing real estate quick to the railway and the water in general. So I'm not sure if I want to give up more of the real estate for that at this time or not, but I'm keeping that as an option. So being a straight line here lets me do one of those two options without any problem in the future. Along here, we're going to curve this a little bit here just to do the other lighthouse. This being the manned lighthouse, this would be the automated lighthouse on this side of the bay to direct the ships in, make sure they stay off the rocky coasts. And then that will go into the southern dock area, which will be pretty much a just simple straight shot back there for the docks. So that's what we're looking at. That's the plan for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and draw out, sketch out where I want the shoreline to be, and then we will cut it out and see what this all looks like. Okay, so we're actually going to do this section back here as well. So this is just to gain some access to the closet right here. So we're going to do a kind of like a half circle right along here, like this. And then this will come around and sort of finish off this circle here. So the rail yard will back right into this area here, and that should work out just fine. Okay, so for the final area that we're going to cut today, let's do this area here by the beach. So we're going to keep this as close as we can to the edge of the board and make sure we have as much beach area as we can. So just trace this along here. There's a cut in just a little bit more here just to give it some character. And then along this edge here, it could be straight, but at this point, I don't know if I really want to have any straight edges because now it seems kind of odd having a straight edge since everything else is curved. So I'm probably just going to take the saw and give it a kind of a wavy type look. Then we're cutting here a little bit more, and then we'll do the automated lighthouse little point here, and that will come out to this section here. So not a whole lot of foam being cut, just enough to keep with the overall style. Okay, so here we've got it in place. It's pretty good. I think I will do some sanding around the edges here, just smooth that out a little bit. Like I said, in part one, some of the rounded edges I will take a block sander to. I'll do the same thing here and just smooth those out the way I want. This ripply effect, I think it's okay. I might think about that for a little while and see if I want to modify that. And then this section here, I like this. This is good with the other lighthouse. So this is just enough space for me to come through here. Two lighthouses on each side, directing the ships into this, this port. So I think that's pretty good. So we've got quite a bit of progress that was done today. Back by the closet's done. This whole area is done. Next video, we will do the southern docks and rail yard. And then the base layer at least will be completed. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up like button there. If you haven't subscribed, I would ask you to do so now and hit the bell notification because we've got a long journey with this city coming up. This could take years to finish this the way it's going. So If this is interesting to you, come along for the journey and we'll figure it out together. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.